to Beer Friday, brought to you by Patrick Charleston,
Pancrats and Hodge.
Kid Construction.
Bank Shots.
I think that's it, isn't it?
Square Store.
Oh, yeah, Secure Store 50.
Secure Store
We can't
50.
forget those guys.
No, we
Yeah.
cannot.
No, they take good care of us.
All right. So, back here. We're back in the office
We
after
are
a
back
little
in
road
the
trip.
office. That was-
How are you doing? That was a good time.
That was a good time. It was a little rough, but
Yes.
yeah, I'm glad to be back.
We're drinking, what are we drinking, Bruce?
Yingling.
We're drinking Yingling.
Light lager.
Yes, it's 4.2%.
Yeah, and
So
it's
you can
it's
knock
only
back a few.
3.2 carbs and 99 calories.
Yeah, are you watching your weight?
Yeah, I am. We all.
This
do
is
our best.
leftover. This is leftover from the wine walk and the mingle last night.
Can I
Yes.
just say one
Yes, you
announcement
can.
on that?
Sure.
I want to give a shout out to Greg Bontrager, Jen Lehman, and Diane Roberson. They worked really hard.
They
to
really
make that
did, and it
happen.
was a really cool event.
It was. They
and
did
there was
such a good job.
lot of people coming in the office. It was
It
fun
was.
times. Everyone was having a good time.
It was. So thank you all so
Yeah.
much.
So
you
that
guys
worked out
rock.
pretty cool. So hopefully
Yeah.
more of that can go on
I
in
hope
downtown.
so. They made Newton cool.
Yeah,
Yeah,
there you
yeah,
go.
there you go.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All
right.
Yeah. So what do you got? What do you got on the
I
agenda
got two
today?
things. I got two things I want to talk to you about. Then we'll have a special. You can do
Okay,
the
then
news,
we'll have a
a
guest.
Yeah, and I'm excited.
We're excited about our
that.
guest.
Yes, but okay. This is more about a validation thing than
Okay.
anything. But I have 2 points on this. One, you and I kind of think alike. So we're in Dillon's together.
Yeah.
Not. We didn't drive together. We're in there at the same
Yeah.
time. Maybe we give a nod. Maybe we give a
And then we
wave.
just do our thing.
Yeah, unless I want to mess with you or have something really important, we don't talk.
No, I'm there to get groceries.
Me too. And I try to give everybody grace unless it's somebody I haven't seen and really want to give some love to. I try to give everybody that same grace.
So you're
Am I weird on
no,
that?
No, I don't think you're weird. Sam gets mad at me when we go to the grocery store. She's like, we never can go without you having to talk to somebody.
Oh, I talk to I know they always.
And I do, but
If people want to talk to me, that's great. But I don't want to bug them while they're doing what
no,
I'm doing.
I'm just and we have a whole like little system to where we like race and time ourselves, and so like we have a
Of
route.
course you
We do
do.
this, and we've adjusted to the terrible change up in all the aisles, and it's good now. But
It
like we
is.
have a system, and yeah.
Okay.
Do you ever see people and then you kind of like skittle
They do
over
the
to
same
another
thing.
aisle?
That's
Yeah,
what
I do
mean.
too.
Bless their hearts. We're just trying to give people.
Well, there's
grace,
some people
man.
I want to talk to. There's some people where I'm like,
Boom. Yeah. And they're the same way, and I give them that grace. If they don't
Yeah.
want to talk, that's cool. Get your groceries, man. It's okay.
yeah, just get your groceries.
Yeah, but other point, and you and I have talked about this. I put my grocery cart away, no matter how far I'm.
Oh my God. Yes. I think
How-
everybody does.
I hope
Good
so.
people. I bet everybody who listens to this does that. I think
I do
I think
too.
we have a nice group of people who listen.
No, I
nice
agree.
group of people who read
Because
the
my
paper.
thinking is, how lazy do you have to be to not make somebody's job in life a little easier?
And the people who are like, oh, that's what they're paid for. Okay, I was a cart boy for
Fine.
years, right? I worked at Dillon's for probably on and off for like 4 or 5 years through high
Right,
school and
yeah.
a little bit of college. And like, we weren't like, oh, I'm so glad someone left a bunch of carts in the parking lot that we all have to wrangle. Like, we never said that. And
No,
like,
you never did.
And we always judged those people. Like, that's
They
crappy.
should be judged.
Like, I didn't mind helping people out.
No,
That was
no.
part of the job. I liked helping people
Yeah.
out to their car. And
Okay.
I actually really like sacking too. Do you sack ever?
No. I'm just,
Okay.
I never worked at Dillon. I'm just a guy.
Because I am very particular. Like when we unload our cart, I set up the line so that everything that is in the same kind of category, the cold stuff, the
Yeah,
vegetables,
right.
they all go through. So then when someone's sacking, they can put it in bags that are convenient. So when I unload, I have everything where it needs to be.
You're a good
but
man.
what I do, I try to box out if there's nobody at the little sacking area.
Yeah.
I like box out, and then I do my own sacking.
Oh,
so then I
sure.
can like make super sacks.
Super sacks.
Yeah, and I got all like my little skills and my little boxing skills, and yeah.
Adam Strong, super sacks.
Yeah, like there was one time where the guy was about to sack, and I was like, I've got it. And he's like, do you want to sack your own? I was like, yes, I do.
Please.
Not that they don't do a good job. I
No,
just
they
really
do.
like sacking. I could
Yeah.
just do that. Like
I agree.
I really just enjoy that. I enjoy
Good man.
sacking
Yeah.
groceries. It makes me really happy.
Good. Yeah. That was all that was on my mind. I don't know.
Yeah. Oh, I will throw on one thing on my mind.
Yes,
and then
please,
we'll move over.
please do.
So I am really happy that a lot of people have been watching this. Like, this is really cool, and it's really cool to like reach other people.
Right.
I have like multiple times now people come up to me and be like, "You're on that podcast," And not you don't run the newspaper, not like you're Adam Strut, not like, oh, I talked to you for an article. You're on the podcast.
Yeah.
And I'm like, yeah, kind of. It's just a garbage YouTube video. It's like 20 minutes of our 40 hours. Oh, that's really cool. Now, and I'm like, well, we kind of do the newspaper too, and the newspaper's really awesome.
So if
like,
you see Adam in public, tell him he's doing a good job in the paper. Don't bring up the podcast. Bring this garbage.
For about 45 hours
Don't
of the
bring
week,
up
that's what I
dumpster
work
fire.
at. I'm like, this is
Adam doesn't.
This is just something we do so we have free beer.
Right,
That's
yeah,
it. This
yeah.
isn't special. This isn't anything fancy. This is just so
Please
people give us money
him
for
some
free
love
beer.
for running the newspaper.
It just bums me out. But it's good. And it's
It
good we
is
reach
good.
more people. But
is good.
that's my whole thing.
Yeah.
But anyway, I guess I should talk about the news.
Yeah, what's up in the news over there?
Well, there's a number of stories I'm working on. So the Department of Education, the federal department, got an executive order to dismantle it. So I reached out to school districts to see what the local impact is going to be. I think for the first year, we're saying not so much, but there's a lot of question marks. So there's
Right,
that.
okay.
Trying to do some work on the Heartland Flyer extension, because that's kind of been a question mark
Yeah.
too. Talked to some guy with a Rail Travelers passenger group. He is kind of worried about the chances of that, so I'm going to reach out on some more people on
Yeah.
where that's at. That's a story. We've got a couple meetings coming up. Bill's working on another battery energy storage system deal.
Yeah.
That's been going on like crazy.
That's good. Yeah.
Yeah, there's a lot of people fired up. Got some letters already this week.
A lot of people are fired up about that.
Yeah, we had the wine walk. That was a big
That
deal, which
was
we
a
already
great
mentioned. A lot of stuff going
Yeah.
on in the downtown.
Really, downtown's cooking,
This
man.
weekend, I know there's a little fundraiser for our neighbor Kai.
Yes,
You
yeah.
can throw paint on the walls, throw in like $5 or $20 or whatever it
Throw
is.
paint on the walls
Help
for the-
fund her little cocktail bar.
help her
so
get
that's
rocking.
going on. Wendy's
Yeah.
working on a story. Look, there's a lot of stuff going on. Wendy's working on a story about a new bookstore called
God damn.
Twisted Books. So that's a
yeah,
thing.
that's coming.
Yeah,
We don't
I
know
set an
where yet,
interview
though,
up, not
right?
for this paper, but next week on, there's going to be like a little Mexican ice cream shop tied to the Mexican
Holy
grocery
crap,
store
there's a
up
lot
where the old
going
liquor
on.
store was by Dillon's.
Yeah.
That's going on. I have not made a contact yet, but that South Newton Donut Shop location looks pretty close to opening.
I thought so, too.
I'm trying to get something on that. But yeah, man, there's like a lot of stuff going
that's
on.
wonderful.
So
I'm
we're
happy
just
to
trying
hear
to
this.
try to stay up on it.
Yeah.
Which is pretty cool. But
Yeah.
that's my news
Okay,
for the week.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
I say we take a quick break.
And then we bring on our guest,
We bring
which
on
we're
our
really
guest.
excited about.
Yeah, and,
All right.
and I'll get us a couple beers and we'll get our guest on here
All
with,
right.
her, with her grape sodas.
Okay,
and we'll get things
sounds
started
good.
up. All right.
All right,
We'll be
cool.
right back, gang. Okay. All right. Hey, we're back.
We're back.
Jeremy just dropped this beer off for me. You want to try it?
Lindsay just took mine off camera, so I can't try it because she's trying to clean. She's always cleaning.
Hi, cockeye, yeah.
What do we got here?
What do we got here, Jeremy?
That is Frank's Oatmeal Stout from Hopping Gnome.
That'll
Hopping
get-
Gnome,
that'll
Frank's
get going.
Oatmeal Storage. Well, here we go, Frank. Good
Okay,
job, Frank.
Good job, Frank.
It's a little chewy. It's
Yeah.
good stuff.
All right. It's good for breakfast.
Everybody likes a chewy
Yeah,
beer.
it tastes,
Yes.
it tastes high octane. Bruce, introduce our guest here.
All right, we got Martha Gardner from Caring Hands Humane Society with Sadie.
With Sadie, who
And
is
we are so excited.
sweet. Yeah, tell us a little bit about Caring Hands and
Yeah,
Sadie.
please.
Well, Caring Hands Humane Society serves all of Harvey County.
Oh, shady.
I don't know if people understand that we are the only shelter in the county, and we're what's called an open shelter, which means we will take care of any animal that's needing some help in the county. The one thing that I would say that is our claim to fame is we're one of the few open shelters that's considered a no-kill shelter.
Yeah.
So that's a very, very unusual thing. Most of the time when you hear no kill, they do not accept all the animals that need help. So we're very, very proud of that. And Sadie came from basically a hoarding situation.
Oh, shoot.
And she has a Beer Friday haircut
Yes, she does.
because she came in very, very matted.
And you are rocking it, Sadie.
Yeah,
I will
Sadie
say.
looks beautiful.
I
And how
love
old?
it.
She's an older
She
dog.
heard Garbage Podcast and
Oh.
she wanted to visit.
And she's an
She is
older
all
puppy.
about
She's what about? You said she was 12 years old off camera.
Yes,
baby.
she's 12 years
And she
old.
came in with a buddy, right?
She came with the buddy named Potato.
Potato.
And seven cats.
7 kitties. So she'd be used to a household with kitties. If you had
Yeah.
kitties,
Or
like
one
she might
kitty,
be.
Adam.
I know she's the same age as Kitty Friend. They're both like equally sweet. Oh my gosh.
They can talk about the good old days
Oh
together.
yeah, they could be just 2 old ladies together. So I'm gonna ask a question. So you got a dog named Potato, and then you got Sadie. Sadie and Potato seem like 2 very different names. How does one come up with the names you guys give them?
Well, these were actually already their names.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
But that is a challenging thing at the shelter. We have one now named Stargazer and Lily Lou, and sometimes I think there's one out there now named Shower Curtain. and
Shower curtain.
They're-
I
they're-
want shower curtain on the show.
it's old
girls-
shower curtain.
The girls at the front desk have more fun coming up with names.
Yeah.
And sometimes they get pretty bizarre.
Yeah.
But Sadie came in with her name. She's about 12, so she's pretty used to it.
Yeah, yeah.
She's a sweet dog, and she's a mix. You said maybe like a
We think Pinkanese and Shih Tzu.
okay.
Or some people say.
Shih Tzu.
There you
Shih
go.
Tzu.
There you go.
Yeah, well, she's a sweet dog, and I bet she would be looking for a home. She's super friendly. She's good with cats. I bet she'd be good if you had some kiddos, just hang out.
Yeah.
She's a little cuddle bug.
And let me tell you a little bit about Potato that she came in with. And the
right.
2 of them are living together.
So
at the
they could be a
shelter.
pair. So if someone had a spot for 2 sweet old
Potato.
dogs.
And
Sadie.
Potato is blind and deaf. So
Oh,
I have a
man.
feeling Potato may miss Sadie.
Yeah, I
Okay.
think they.
Because you might think about it.
Yeah, so maybe someone watching here might want to adopt Potato and Sadie.
That's
Keep 'em
right.
paired.
I
Yeah,
hope
you tell
so.
them, Sadie. There's a sweet dog.
That's
And
a-
Sadie
that's a
will
good
tell you we
dog.
have a great number of dogs and cats, and they are all desperate for homes.
Yeah.
And I'm going to give a shout out to our staff because they do everything for these animals.
Yeah.
That's all
And how
right.
many animals do you guys see a year?
We are up to close to 2,000 a year.
Holy crap, 2,000 animals come through there.
Yeah, probably
is a
1900, and I'll tell you what, the pandemic had quite a bit to do with that.
Yeah,
Really?
people weren't
Yeah.
neutering them or what?
Correct. Well, a lot of the surgical supplies had to go to the human medical profession, so a lot of animals weren't spayed or neutered. Also, a lot of people got pets
Yeah.
because they were at home, and then when they
Yeah.
went back to work.
Oh gosh.
So we're fighting against that. Spay, neuter your pet, please.
Spay and neuter your pets.
Barb Barker might be gone, but his
yeah, but
message
his
carries
legacy
on.
lives on.
There you go,
That is
that
right.
rhymes.
That's right. That's right. So, Doc, what are you drinking there? That's my question.
I
want to
am
know what's
drinking
going on over here.
a Happy Dad
Yeah.
grape hard seltzer.
All right. That's cool.
Happy Dad, I think, is pretty popular in Texas. I live in
Interesting.
Texas. I call them Happy Pappies.
Happy Pappies.
Yeah, Happy Pappies.
And you were a longtime vet in Sedgwick too, right?
she was, absolutely
And
was.
farm vet, it sounds like
Yes,
too.
she was. Yeah.
I was, yes.
Yeah.
What's-
Don't go there.
No, I'm not going to talk about your horse, but what was kind of one of the strangest things you've seen in all those years as a veterinarian? Because I bet every day is kind of a new day.
I think Bruce.
Yeah. No, that's fair. That's fair. That is fair.
Okay, but yeah.
All right.
You know, I would have to think about that. I saw a great number of odd things. I will tell you, one time we had somebody come to our office, and they had some pigs that needed to be castrated, and
Yeah.
they had them in an old trailer.
Yeah.
And so they pulled up in the alley, and we went back, and there were no pigs in the trailer because a board had broken in the trailer.
Oh, no, and so the pigs escaped.
So we had to go,
I'd escape too if that's
we
where
had
I was
to
getting
go on a
taken.
baby pig search, and we did eventually find them all. They were all okay. We decided to give them a couple of weeks to recover before we
Yeah, cut
put
'em.
them
Yeah.
through the next stage. But every day was a new day. You just couldn't predict.
Yeah, that's fair. That's kind of like a newspaper.
It is. That's
Oh, well, I
all
think
right.
Sadie's getting a little tired here, so
She
we might
is.
wrap this on
We
up.
might. I gotta ask though. Do you, Martha? Do you wear corduroys? You got any corduroys at home
No.
that you wear around town or anything?
Bruce obsessed with corduroys.
I have
That's
a feeling
weird
the
question.
correct answer is no.
Damn it! Fair enough.
Bruce, I've known you a long time. I can tell when I'm being led down the road.
You want to wrap this up?
Yeah, we're going to wrap this up. Well, anyway, thank you
All
guys
right,
for
thank
watching.
you.
Thank you so much for being
Peace
here. And
out,
thank
be
you,
kind.
Sadie, for
Thank
being
you,
here.
Sadie.
Be kind.
Mwah.
Be kind. Cheers. Have
All
a good
right,
one.
cheers.